Okay, so hey everyone, welcome to all of you to my channel ImamDClasses. This video will be for MCOM 4th semester KOD and Haveri University also. Subject is Contemporary Issues in Accounting CIA. This video will be in two languages, Kannada explanation side by side, Hindi explanation also. Okay. So first problem based on conversion factor. Chapter wise na hogangilla only problematic base. So conversion factor is equal to price index at the date of conversion divided by price index at the date of the item arose. Okay, this is the एनरिपा फॉर्मूला क्या है फॉर्मूला है ठीक है. तो प्रॉब्लम देखेंगे. फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. ए कंपनी purchased a machinery on 1/1/2015 for a sum of rupees 60,000. The retail price index on that date stood at rupees 150. Okay, retail price index. You are required to restate the value of machinery according to CPP method on 31/12/2020 when the price index stood at rupees 200. ओके CPP. ओके CPP मेथड बेस में प्रॉब्लम आई थी. CPP मेथड बेस ಮೇಲೆ सो ನೋಡೋಣ. ओके स्टार्ट करेंगे. सो कन्वर्जन फैक्टर. ओके CPP मेथड सिंपल प्रॉब्लम फॉर 5 मार्क्स आई थिंक. सो कन्वर्जन फैक्टर इज इक्वल टू सेम फॉर्मूला कॉपी पेस्ट. So price index at the date of conversion. Price index at the date of conversion means closing price. Closing price index. Closing price index. This is the closing price index. Closing price index. Okay. Price index at the date of conversion means a closing price index. कितना है 200. So write 200. Correct है. Divided by price index at the date of item arose. Okay. Item arose means at the date of stood ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿಪ್ಪ. ಹಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಐತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ the retail price index on that date stood at rupees 150. Middle date or price index at the date of item arose. This is the 150. So 150. So take your calculus. 200 divided by 150. Okay, 200 divided by 150, it means conversion factor 1.333. This is the conversion factor. Now CPP, cost purchase price method. Okay, CPP method. CPP value of machinery. CPP value of machinery is equal to historical cost into price at conversion factor. Sorry, price at conversion divided by price at arose. Simple formula entry pap. Historical cost into conversion factor. Simple. Okay. CPP value of machinery means historical cost into conversion factor. Simple conversion factor. Simple ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ರಿ ತೆಗೆದು ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದು into conversion factor. Conversion factor simple ಅದು ಬೇಡ. So historical cost into conversion factor. So historical cost means purchase price of machinery. So historical cost, purchase price of machinery is rupees 60,000 rupees. Historical cost. Okay, so historical cost is rupees 60,000 into conversion factor. Conversion factor is a 1.33. 1.333. So 1.333. 1.333. Okay, so take your calculus. Okay, so 60,000 into 1.333. I think a 1.3333 पूरा एंड मटा मट रही पूरा एंड तक करो. So आपको मिलेगा CPP value of machinery is rupees 80,000. This is the solution of this problem. Hope you guys understood. Okay, done. Question number 2. Question number 2. A company. This is question number 2. A company brought a machine at cost of rupees 6 lakh. Okay, or 6 lakh on July 7, 2020 when the price index stood at rupees 300. On 31/3/2021 the index had moved to rupees 320 and the market value of the machinery was rupees 6,10,000. On CPP basis, what is the loss or profit on the machinery? Okay, two price. So answer CPP value of machinery. Simple. So CPP value of machinery. okay, into conversion factor. Okay, conversion factor conversion factor same formula. First, okay, conversion factor. Conversion factor is equal to price index at the date of conversion divided by price index at the date of arose. Okay, so simple note. So price at the date of conversion means I think closing price. Okay, closing or ending closing price. On 31/3/2021, the index had moved to rupees 320. Closing index is 320. So 320. Right, 320. कितना है 320 ಹೌದಲ್ಲ so 320 ಬರೀರಿಲೆ divided by price index at the date of item arose ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಿ item arose means basic stood price is this when the price index stood at rupees 300. This is the price index at the date of item arose, so 300. So 300. Solve this 320 divided by 300. You will get just 320 divided by 300. 1.0 1.0667 1.067. I think 1.0666 is pura. Adake 1.067. Okay, so now conversion factor. Sorry. Now CPP value of machinery. CPP value of machinery. Okay. CPP value of machinery is equal to historical cost into conversion factor. So historical cost of machinery means purchase price is rupees 6 lakh. So 6 lakh rupees into conversion factor already ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ 1.067. 1.067. I think 1.066 is pura ಮಾಡ್ರಿಪ್ಪ. Okay, so 6 lakh into 1.0666 is pura and mata 0666 is pura is equal to, so you will get a 60 6,39,999. I think 6,40,000 round figure pura CPP value of machinery 6,40,000. Correct? Now profit or loss. What is the profit or loss on the machinery? So simple profit or loss on the sale of machinery. Okay, on the machinery. So ending market value of the machinery is rupees 10 lakh 6,10,000. Market value of the machinery is 6,10,000 minus CPP value of machinery is rupees 6,40,000. So 6,10,000 minus 6,40,000 minus 30,000 is loss. Minus 30,000 is loss. This is the solution of this problem. Very simple. 5 marks. I hope you guys understood. This is the solution of this problem. Done. Now mid-period conversion. So nodona question. From the following information restate the amount of sales in terms of 2015 indices. So first column year 2013, 14, 15. Unadjusted sales historical 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. Average index 80. Okay. 80, 100, 120. The price index at the end of 2015 is 130. Comment on the trend in sales. Comment on trend in sales anta question aiti. Okay hai. So solution of this problem is answer. So sales trend as per CPP method, because it is a CPP method, because historical means CPP. So sales trend as per CPP. So particulars 13, 14, 15. Okay, 2013, 14, 15. First item sales value. 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. Correct? Next, average price index. Average price index is also given. Average price index 80, 100, 120. 80, 100, 120. Okay. Now conversion factor. Conversion factor is very simple. So conversion factor, the price at the end of 2015 is 130. So 130 closing price 130 closing divided by 80 divided by 100 divided by 120. Okay, so solve this. 130 divided by 80, 1.625. 130 divided by 100, 1.3. 130 divided by 120, 1.0833. Okay, done. This is the conversion factor. This is the conversion factor. Conversion factor. So now 10 lakh into 1.625, 16 lakh 25,000. 12 lakh into 1.3 rupees, 15 lakh 60,000. 13 lakh 80,000 into 1.0833, you will get rupees 14 lakh 94,540. This is the sales value as per CPP. Sales value as per CPP. This is the simple problem for 5 marks. Easy tabala? Easy है नहीं बहुत? Okay, so after this, next monetary. Okay, so continuation. Monetary and non-monetary items. Monetary and non-monetary items problems. Okay, नोडोना देखेंगे. So compute the net monetary result of X company limited as at 31st December 2001. The relevant data are given below. Particulars 1/1/2001, 31/12/2001. First, cash, book debts, creditors, loan, retail price index numbers. Okay, retail price index numbers are given. January 1, 2001, 200, December 31, 2001, 300, average. Okay, average for the year 240. So this is the answer. Compute net monetary result of X company. Simple question. So answer, first working note. First working notes. Working notes first conversion factor. Conversion factor you have to calculate. For items on 1/1/2001. For items on 1/1/2001. For items on 1/1/2001. So opening, so closing index. Closing index. So closing index is very important. So closing index divided by opening index because of 1/1/2001. So closing index 300 divided by 1/1/2001 index 200. 300 divided by 200. Conversion factor is 1.5. अर्थ आया? समझ में आया? क्या करना? 1/1/2001 के लिए क्लोजिंग इंडेक्स 300 डिवाइडेड बाय ओपनिंग इंडेक्स 200. So you will get 1.5. Now for items increased during the year. For items increased during the year. Closing index same. Closing index 300. 300. During the year means average. During the year means average. So average index is 240. So divided by 240. So index is a conversion factor is 1.25. Okay. Now monetary items increased during the year. Monetary items increased during the year. So simple monetary items increased during the year. So just make it's better to do in the next page. Monetary items increased during the year 1/1/2000. Okay. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. So 1/1/2001 column, 31/3/2001 column. One column. Next increased during the year column. Correct? First small a, monetary liabilities. Okay, first monetary liabilities. So monetary liabilities means liabilities creditors and loans. Okay, creditors and loans both are monetary liabilities. So creditors plus loans. Creditors plus loans. Creditors plus loans. So 1/1/2001 15,000 creditors, loans 20,000. So 15,000 and 15,000 plus 20,000 35,000. Right now 31/12/2001 31 creditors 20,000 plus loans 20,000. 20 plus 20 40,000. 40,000. Correct? Done. Next monetary assets. Monetary assets. So monetary assets are cash is monetary assets, book debts is also monetary assets. So 1/1 high talale यहाँ पे है ना cash and book debts. cash plus book debts, cash plus book debts. Okay. So 1 cash 5,000, book debts 20,000. 5 plus 20,000 25,000. Okay, now 31 12 2001. Cash is 10,000, book debts is 25,000. So 10,000 plus 25,000 10 plus so 35,000, correct? 35,000. Any doubt? Now increase or decrease? First 35,000, next 40,000. It is increase. 40,000 minus 30,000 difference is 5,000. It is increase. It is increase. Then monetary assets are 25,000, 35,000. It is also increase. Difference is 35 minus 10, 25, 10,000 difference increase. Correct? So this is the increase during the year. So now after this ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ statement showing the changes, statement showing the net monetary results on account of price level changes, Okay, so particulars amount. First, monetary liabilities on 1/1/2001. Opening monetary liabilities. First, monetary liabilities on 1/1/2001. Monetary liabilities of 1/1/2001. How much? 35,000. So 35,000. 35,000 items on 1/1/2001. Conversion factor है 1.5. कितना है 1.5. So 35,000 into 1.5, 52,500. Any doubt? Plus monetary liabilities increased during the year. Working note number already 2 ಒಳಗೈತಿ. Monetary liabilities increased during the year. Working note number 2. So monetary liabilities increase how much? कितना है increase? 5,000. ಎಷ್ಟು ರೀಪ 5,000. So 5,000 into, okay, increase during the year. During the year means average. So average is 1.25 conversion factor. So into 1.25. So 5,000 into 1.25, 6,250. 6,250. So simply 52,500 plus 6,250, 58,750. Correct? A doubt? ಓಕೆ ಡನ್. ಇದು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ರಿಪ್ಪ? ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ 1/1/2001. ಸೊ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ 1/1/2001 is the 25,000. So 25,000. Opening conversion factor is a 1.5. Opening conversion factor is a 1.5. So into 1.5. 25,000 into 1.5, 37,500. Done. Plus monetary assets increased during the year. So 1 point, working note number 2. Monetary assets increased during the year. How much? 10,000. 10,000 increase. So 10,000 increase. So during the year means average. During the year means average conversion factor. How much? कितना है? 1.25. So into 1.25. So 10,000 into 1.25, you will get 12,500. You'll get 12,500. So now 37,000 plus 12,500 are 50,000. 50,000 monetary, okay, assets. Now gain on monetary liabilities. So gain on monetary liabilities. So monetary liabilities is 58,750. Monetary liabilities is okay, I will bold this. This is monetary assets. So monetary liabilities is a gain on monetary liabilities 58,750 minus closing monetary liabilities, minus a closing monetary liabilities. Closing monetary liabilities 40,000. Okay. So 58,750 minus closing monetary liabilities of 40,000. So you get 18,750. It is gain. Positive. Positive means gain. Next, loss on monetary assets. Okay, so monetary assets is rupees 50,000. So 50,000 minus closing monetary assets. Closing monetary assets is 35,000. 35,000. So minus 35,000. 50,000 minus 35,000. 15,000. 15,000 is monetary loss. Okay, simple iti. Okay. Monetary liabilities positive means it is gain. Monetary liabilities positive means it is gain on monetary liabilities. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬೈ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬಂದಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಲಾಸ್. ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬಂದಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಲಾಸ್. समझ में आया? मानिटरी लाइबिलिटीज पॉजिटिव आंसर ಬಂದ್ರೆ actually gain on monetary assets, sorry monetary liabilities. बट monetary assets पॉजिटिव आया तो इसका मतलब क्या? लॉस ऑन monetary assets. assets पॉजिटिव आया तो लॉस, liabilities पॉजिटिव तो पॉजिटिव. ओके, सो लॉस ऑन monetary assets. ओके, any doubt? If monetary assets become positive, it means a loss on monetary assets. Then simple. So 18,750 minus 15,000. 18,750 minus 15,000 positive 3,750. Positive 3,750 means a net monetary gain. Net monetary gain. Any doubt? This is net monetary gain. This is the final solution of this problem. Assets positive means loss, liabilities positive means positive gain. This is the question. Based on this, this is the solution. Hope you guys understood. Done. Next question number 2. So question number 2 is ascertain net monetary result at the end of the year from the following data. So particulars: opening, closing, bank account receivable, accounts payable, accounts receivable, accounts payable, stock, fixed assets, general price index. Opening is 100, closing is 200, average is 160. Average 160. So simple 5 marks problem. So answer first beginning, closing, okay, conversion factor. Conversion factor for opening balance. Opening balance is equal to closing balance. Closing index is 200. Closing index 200 divided by opening index 100. Closing index 200 divided by opening index 100. So 200 divided by 100 2. Conversion factor. Next, for items during the year increased or decreased. For items during the year increased or decreased. So as usual, closing index divided by average. During the year means average. So divided by average 160. 200 divided by 160, 1.25. Okay. Then conversion factor. Now monetary items increased or decreased during the year. Increased or decreased during the year. This problem. Increased or decreased during the year. Monetary items are increased or decreased during the year. So simple particulars: opening, closing, increase or decrease. Opening, closing, increase or decrease. Correct? First, monetary liabilities. Monetary liabilities. Which is monetary liabilities? Only one is monetary liabilities. Accounts payable. सिर्फ एक ही monetary liabilities है. कौन सी? Accounts payable. बाकी पूरे monetary assets है. So opening 15,000, closing 10,000. Accounts payable. So monetary liabilities only one asset, that is the accounts payable. Opening 15,000, closing 10,000. Correct? Opening 15,000, closing 10,000. So simply 15,000 minus 10,000. Opening 15,000 but closing 10,000. It is decrease. It is a decrease. Decrease means a minus sign. Decrease means minus sign. So decrease. It is decrease. Opening 15,000 but closing is 10,000. It is decrease. So decrease by 5,000. Correct? Done. Next, monetary assets. Monetary assets. Only monetary assets, not fixed assets. Only monetary assets. So monetary assets are bank. Bank is monetary asset. Accounts receivable is also monetary assets. Account receivable is also monetary assets, not stock. Stock barangilla, stock nahi aata, fixed assets no barangilla. Stock and fixed assets, okay, not included. समझ में आया? Only bank and accounts receivable is a monetary assets. So bank and monetary assets, bank and accounts receivable are monetary assets. So bank is opening balance. Opening balance is 2,000. Accounts receivable opening balance is Accounts receivable opening balance is the 10,000. So 2,000 plus 10,000 are 12,000. Next, closing balance. Closing balance 3,000 plus 12,000, 15,000. So closing balance 15,000. So opening a 12,000 but closing a 15,000. It is increase. It is a increase. Increase by 3,000. 15,000 minus the 12,000, 3,000 increase. Correct? So now items increase or decrease done. Now computation of net monetary results on accounts of price level changes. So particulars amount simple. First, monetary liabilities opening. Monetary liabilities opening. So monetary liabilities opening is 15,000. Opening is 15,000 into opening conversion factor is a 2. ओपनिंग कन्वर्जन फैक्टर इज 2 तो 2 है तो 15,000 इंटू 2 कितना आएगा 30,000 आएगा सो डिक्रीज इट इज डिक्रीज डिक्रीज नहीं पे डिक्रीज बोल के आया तो डिक्रीज चला ले डिक्रीज अंदर माइनस ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು सो लेस monetary liabilities decreased during the year so decreased of monetary liabilities is 5,000 so 5,000 during the year means average conversion factor so average conversion factor is 1.25 so 5,000 into 1.25 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತೈತಪ್ಪ कितना था 6,250 minus so minus 30,000 minus 6,250 32,750 32,750 done now monetary assets opening so monetary assets opening balance is at 12,000 so monetary assets opening balance is 12,000 so opening conversion factor is at 2 कितना है 2 है सो इंटू 2 करो तो 24,000 आएगा 24,000 अब मॉनिटरी एसेट्स क्या हुए इंक्रीज ओके मॉनिटरी एसेट्स इंक्रीज सो इंक्रीज मींस ऐड सो इंक्रीज्ड इन मॉनिटरी एसेट्स increased during the year how much 3,000 so 3,000 into during the year means average conversion factor 1.25 so 3,000 into 1.25 3,750 so add 24,000 plus 3,750 you will get 27,750 correct now net gain or loss of monetary items okay so first okay liabilities is 32,000 sorry correct 32,750 just wait okay sorry my mistake so liabilities is 32,750 minus closing monetary liabilities are 10,000 so minus 10,000 32,750 minus 10,000 difference is 22,000 I think correct na 22,750 okay liabilities positive means gain on monetary liabilities positive means gain on monetary liabilities correct now assets is a 27,750 liabilities sorry assets minus closing monetary assets is 15,000 how much 15,000 so minus 15,000 okay just let me calculate this 27,750 minus 15,000 it is a 12,750 12,750 is positive monetary assets positive means a loss so loss on monetary assets correct so do your calculations 22,750 minus loss is a 12,750 so answer is 10,000 this is the positive means net monetary gain this is the final solution of this problem I hope you guys understood so समझ में आ गया होगा आपके बहुत ही simple है this is the problem this is the solution okay done now next items next problems cost of sales and inventories okay so first question based on cost of sales and inventories from the following details ascertain means calculate A, cost of sales, and first item cost of sales. Next, closing stock as per CPP method when the firm is following FIFO method. FIFO means first in first out. Okay, and you know well. Particulars historical price index. ठीक है, अर्थ आयता. So opening stock 1/1/2001, historical 4000, price index 80. Okay. Next, purchases during the year 2001, 20,000, 125. Closing stock 31/12/2001, 3,120. Index number on 31/12/2001, 140. Okay, 140. So start ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬರ್ರಿ. Index number, I think average ಇದು average is 140. average index number on 31/12/2000. Okay, correct ಐತಿ. On 31/12/2001. So answer first item you have to calculate cost of sales. क्या मालूम करना है? Cost of sales हौदಲ್ಲ. So computation of cost of sales, particulars, historical cost, conversion factor, then CPP value. Okay, for computation of cost of sales, first particulars column, next historical cost column, next conversion factor, next CPP value. So first opening stock on 1/1/2001, 1/1/2001. Historical cost is rupees 4,000. How much? 4,000. So conversion factor now, conversion factor. So historical cost. So closing stock value. So okay, closing index. So closing index is 140. Closing index is 140. Not closing stock on 31/12/2001. Just index number on 31/12/2001, 140. Divided by opening stock price index is 80 rupees. So divided by 80. 140 index, closing index divided by opening stock price index 80. So 140 divided by 80. Just let me solve this. 140 divided by 80, 1.75. Okay, how much? 1.75. कितना आता? 1.75 आता. So after this, 4,000 into 1.75, 7,000. Okay, 7,000. 4,000 into 1.75, 7,000. Correct? Now plus purchases during the year 2001. Purchases during the year 2001. Correct? So historical cost is 20,000. Historical cost is 20,000. So closing index is 140. Closing index 140. Purchases during the year index is 125. So 140 divided by 125, 1.12. So simply 20,000 into 1.12, 22,400. Plus 4,000 plus 20,000, 24,000. 7,000 plus 22,400, 29,400. Done. Next, less closing stock. This is less closing stock. Less closing stock on 31/12/2001. Okay, historical cost is 3,000. Conversion factor same. Closing index 140 divided by closing index stock on 31/12/2001, price index is 120. 120. So 140 divided by 120, 1.167. So 3,000 into 1.167, 3,500. So 24,000 minus 3,000, 21,000. Cost of sales 21,000. 29,400 minus 3,500, 25,900. Okay, this is the cost of sales. Cost of sales. Now closing stock. Closing stock as per CPP method when the firm is following FIFO method. Closing stock means closing inventory. Closing inventory or stock. Okay, closing inventory or stock. Closing inventory or stock is equal to closing inventory or stock. So closing inventory or stock is how much? 3,000. Okay, how much? 3,000. So 3,000 same aitala re 3,000. So same 3,000 into conversion factor same 140 divided by 120 same 140 divided by 120 same. So you will get it rupees 3,500. Already rupees 3,500 बन रही है यहाँ पे already आया यही आंसर हमारा same to same. This is closing stock. Okay, closing okay, closing inventory means this one, closing inventory. This is closing inventory. Closing inventory or stock is a 3000 into 140 divided by 120 rupees 3500. This is the answer. First one, second one. Done. Very simple. बहुत ही simple था. Okay. So after this, just better to drag in the next page. So question is, following is the comparative balance sheet of ABC Limited as on 31/12/2000 and 2001. Comparative balance sheet. Liabilities 2000, 2001. Okay, current liabilities, long-term liabilities, equity share capital, share premium, reserves and surplus. So 6 lakh, 6,76,000. Cash and receivables, inventory is FIFO, equipment less depreciation. So 6 lakh, 6,76,000. Correct? The income statement of the company for the year 2001 disclosed the following information. Income statement for the year ending 31/12/2001. Okay. So particulars amount. First item. Net sales 8 lakh rupees less the cost of goods sold. Okay, less the cost of goods sold. FIFO. FIFO method. Opening stock is 1 lakh 50,000 plus purchase is 5 lakh 6 lakh 50,000. Then less FIFO. Closing stock 1 lakh 30,000 5 lakh 20,000. So 8 lakh minus 5 lakh 20 2 lakh 80. This is gross profit. Minus operating expenses excluding depreciation 96,000. Depreciation separated 24,000. Both of this is 1 lakh 20,000. 2 lakh 80 minus 1 lakh 20. 1 lakh 60,000 PBT means profit before tax less income tax 70,000. So 1 lakh 60 minus 70 90,000 PAT profit after tax less dividend paid 40,000. 90 minus 40 50,000. This is retained earnings. This is retained earnings. Already this is question. पूरा question इधर. ये पूरा question है. Next, adjustments are very important. Adjustments are very important. So equipment costing rupees 60,000 was acquired on July 1, 2001 when the general price index was 157.5. The amount of depreciation has been calculated as follows. 10 percentage of rupees 2 lakh 10,000 21,000, 5 percentage on rupees 60,000, rate being 10% per annum rupees 3,000. So 21 plus 3 24,000. This is pura question. This is whole question. ये पूरा question है. So sales, purchases, operating expenses including depreciation took place evenly throughout the year. Inventories are priced according to FIFO method. Goods in closing stock were acquired evenly throughout the year. The dividend of rupees 40,000 was declared and paid at the end of 2001. Income tax accrued throughout the year. You are required to recast the above statement taking into account the price level adjustments under CPB method. The general price indices are as follows. So at the end of the year 2000 and beginning of the year 2001 150. Average for the year. Okay, average for the year 2001 157.5. At the end of the year 2001 163.8. Okay, this is the whole question. पूरा question है ये पूरा question है, I think for 15 marks. So answer. First, number 1, conversion factor. Conversion factor beginning of the year. First beginning of the year मालूम करेंगे. For items to which price index in the beginning of the year is applicable. Okay, beginning of the year. So simple. So price index on conversionable divided by price index at the beginning of the year. So closing price index is 163.8. So 163.8 divided by beginning of the year price 150. So 150. So 163 divided by 150. So 1.0942. I will calculate also. 163.8 divided by 150. Okay, 1.092. Sorry, 1.092 ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. 1.092. 1.092. This is the conversion factor. Okay, for beginning. Now, after this, for items average index. For items average index is applicable. For items average index is applicable. So closing stock कितना है तुम्हारा वही 163.8 divided by average index 157.5. So 163.8 divided by 157.5 will get a 1.04. 1.04. This is the average index applicable. Done. Now for items at which end of the year is applicable. End of the year is applicable. So simple, closing index divided by closing index. Closing index 163.8 divided by closing index 163.8. Same. So you will get 1. This is closing index is applicable. Done. Any doubt है? तीनों doubt है? कुछ doubt है? नहीं, बहुत simple है नहीं. So after this, computation of monetary gain or loss on account of price level changes for the year ended 2001. Okay. So particulars, historical cost, conversion factor, value as per CPP. Okay, this method you have to follow. First, net monetary assets on net monetary assets item. Net monetary items. Okay, first net monetary items. Net monetary items as on 1/1/2001. Okay, so net monetary items as on 31. Okay, 1/1/2001. First, cash and receivables. Cash and receivables. Cash and receivables asset side. Cash and receivables asset side. So asset side cash and receivables. Opening 2000 means opening. 2 lakhs 2 lakh 2001 is a closing is a 2,60,000. So opening cash balance 2 lakh. Opening cash balance 2 lakh. So opening cash balance historical cost 2 lakh because 1 means opening. So 2 lakh. Correct? समझ में आया? Less current liabilities. Less current liabilities. Current liabilities है. Less current liabilities. Current liabilities. Current liabilities opening balance is 80,000. Opening balance कितना है? 80,000 है. So 80,000 opening balance. Correct? Next long term liabilities. So long term liabilities long term liabilities is 1 lakh. Long term liabilities is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Correct? So 80,000 plus 1 lakh 1 lakh 80,000. So 2 lakh minus 1 lakh 80,000 you will get a 20,000. You will get a 20,000. You will get 20,000. Correct? 20,000. Okay, this is the opening balance. This is the opening balance. मत ಯಾವ सेट मत ಯಾವ लाइबिलिटी तगड़ो होगಬೇಡ್ರಿಪ್ಪ फिर कोई भी लाइबिलिटीज लेने बच जाओ ओनली करंट लाइबिलिटीज एंड लॉन्ग टर्म लाइबिलिटीज सो 1/1/2001 conversion factor. So opening conversion factor is 1.092. Opening conversion factor is 1.092. So opening conversion factor is 1.092. So simply 20,000 into 1.092, 21,840. Done. Now plus sales during the year 2001. Sales during the year 2001 this is the net sales. Net sales during the year. Net sales during the year is 8 lakh. Net sales during the year is 8 lakh. So 8 lakh sales. 8 lakh sales during the year. During the year means average rate applicable. कौन सा rate applicable होता है? Average rate. So average rate is 1.04. Average rate is 1.04. 1.04 or 1.040 same ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. So 1.04. So 8 lakh into 1.04 8 lakh 32,000. Correct? So 20,000 plus 8 lakh 8 lakh 20,000. 21,840 plus 8 lakh 32,000 8 lakh 53,840. Correct? Now uses of monetary assets during the year. Uses of monetary assets during the year. So first item purchases. Purchase purchase. So purchase purchase is there. Use of monetary asset. Purchase is 5 lakh. Purchase is 5 lakh. So purchase is a 5 lakh. Correct? During the year means average rate applicable. During the year means average rate applicable. So average rate is a 1.40, sorry 1.04. So 5 lakh into 1.040 or 5 lakh into 1.04, same 5 lakh 20,000. Done. Now operating expenses excluding depreciation. So operating expenses excluding depreciation how much है? 96,000. कितना है? 96,000 है. 96,000 excluding depreciation. So operating expenses excluding depreciation 96,000. During the year means 1.040. So 96,000 into 1.040 ಎಷ್ಟು कितना था? ಎಷ್ಟು बರ್ತೈತಿಪ್ಪ? 99,840 बರ್ತೈತಿ. ठीक है. ना फिर कौन सा इनकम टैक्स है क्या एक्सपेंस है? हाँ इनकम टैक्स इज देयर. हाउ मच इनकम टैक्स है? 70,000. So income tax 70,000. So income tax 70,000. Correct? Means during the year means the same 1.040. 70,000 into 1.040 32,800. Next dividend. आई थी डिविडेंड है क्या? हाँ डिविडेंड पेड कितना है? डिविडेंड पेड 40,000. सो डिविडेंड पेड 40,000. सॉरी 40 और 46 है डिविडेंड पेड. Dividend paid 40,000 or 46,000. Just wait. Okay, sorry, my mistake is 40,000. Okay, dividend is a 40,000. Okay, dividend कोटा लो दिया dividend कितना दिया? 40,000 दिया. So dividend कितना लो तुम लोग? 40,000 लो. 40,000 dividend. Okay, but dividend average rate not applicable. Dividend always paid at the end of the year. Dividend ಯಾವಾಗ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು? ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಯರ್. ಕब पे करते? क्लोजिंग डेट को. डिविडेंड हमेशा कब पे करते हैं? क्लोजिंग डेट को. सो क्लोजिंग डेट एंड ऑफ द ईयर कन्वर्जन फैक्टर इज 1. ಎಷ್ಟು? 1. So 1 into 1. So 40,000 into 1 or 1.01. 40,000 into 1 40,000. 40,000 into 1 40,000. Done. Okay, next. Uses of monetary assets. Purchase also ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. Purchase of equipment is also ಇದು use of assets. Purchase of equipment. Purchase of equipment purchase. Equipment costing rupees 60,000 was acquired. Acquired means a purchase on July 1, 2001 when the general price index was 157.5. Okay, so purchase of equipment. Purchase of equipment is rupees 60,000. Purchase of equipment is 60,000. Okay, but on July 1 means the middle of the year, during the year. Okay, July means during the year, average year. ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಏನ್ರಿಪ್ಪ? ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಯರ್. ಜುಲೈ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ not opening not closing, middle of the year. Okay, middle of the year, average year. क्या है? average year है. तो average year, average. See, so average rate applicable. Average rate 1.040. So average rate applicable. So 60,000 into 1.040 62,400. Done. ಮುಗಿತ್ ಪೂರಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮುಗಿತು. So take your calces. Simply 8 lakh. Okay, I will do. Okay, so first 5 lakh plus ಇದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಡ್ರಿಪ್ಪ. I will do this separate. now ಇದು separate. 5 lakh plus 96,000 plus 70,000 plus 40,000 plus 60,000. 7,66,000. Now 5,20,000 plus 99,840 plus 72,800 plus 40,000 plus 62,400. Total is 7,95,040. This is the total. Okay, done. This is monetary gain or loss. Okay, ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. A doubt? Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ್ಟ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್. This is the total. Done. ನಾ ಇದು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. क्या करना है? डिफरेंस करना है. So 8,20,000 minus 7,66,000. Difference is 54,000. Next, इधर 8,53,840 minus 7 lakh 95,040. Difference is 58,800. This is also total. Okay. So now mugitandre monetary gain. So closing is as per a CPP. As per CPP एशा कितना है 58,800 minus as per historical cost minus 54,000. So difference is a plus positive 4,800. This is monetary gain. Hope you guys understood. Okay, this is the computation of monetary gain or loss. Now restatement. Okay, restatement ready ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Restatement for 15 marks. Now company name is ABC comparative balance sheet. No, ABC comparative balance sheet you have to prepare. So ABC comparative balance sheet particulars as on 31st December 2000, as on 31st December 2001. Okay, so HC historical cost conversion factor CPP method. HC conversion factor CPP method. Okay, ಇದು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. ಸೊ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲೈತಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. ಹಾಂ, ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಸೀವೇಬಲ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ವೆಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಫಿಫೋ, equipment depreciation. Cash and receivables 2 lakh and 2,60,000. Cash and receivables 2 lakh and 2,60,000. Okay, cash and receivables 2 lakh opening, 2,60,000 closing. Correct? Now inventories. Inventories FIFO. Opening is 1,50,000, closing is 1,30,000. Correct? Correct? Inventory is opening 1,50,000, closing is 1,30,000. Done. Next, after this equipment opening 2,10,000, closing is 2,70,000. Opening equipment opening is 2,10,000, closing is 2,70,000. Correct? Now after this depreciation is there. Depreciation. Next land just wait. 40,000 land ಐತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Land is there or not there? 40,000 land. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಆತಾ ಇನ್ವೆಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. इक्विपमेंट क्या है क्वेश्चन में. हाँ, सो इक्विपमेंट ओपनिंग वैल्यू 2,10,000, क्लोजिंग वैल्यू 2,70,000. करेक्ट है. सो इक्विपमेंट, हाँ, इक्विपमेंट 2,10,000, क्लोजिंग वैल्यू 2,70,000. डन. Next, less depreciation. Opening dash closing 24,000. Opening dash closing 24,000. So opening dash पूरा dash बरीबे पूरा dash, closing 24,000 पूरा. Okay, 24,000. Okay, starting 24,000 conversion factor. Okay, we'll see. Next, total assets. Next, total assets. So total assets 2 lakh plus 1,50,000 plus 2,10,000, 6 lakh. Closing 2,60,000 plus 1,30,000 plus 2,70,000 minus 24,000, 6,76,000. Same to same balance sheet. Historical cost pura same to same balance sheet. Done. So after this we'll go for the next one. Liabilities and shareholders. Funds. Okay, so current liabilities, long term liabilities, equity share capital, share premium. Aiti liabilities side, current liabilities, long term liabilities, equity share capital, share premium. Okay, So pura copy paste. Opening is pura copy paste. Closing is also pura copy paste, except reserves and surplus. Other bit. So pura copy paste ತಗೋರಿಪ್ಪ. Done. Share premium ಅಟ. So 80,000 to pura 2,80,000. Next ile 90,000 to pura 2,80,000. Done. So now after this reserves and surplus battery. Reserves and surplus को छोड़ो, बाद में देखेंगे. Okay, done. Next total liabilities and shareholders fund. Same to same. ऊपर 6 lakh, नीचे भी 6 lakh. 6,76,000, same to same 6,76,000. Done. Now important ಐತಿ. Now important. So cash flow as on opening 1.092 pura 1.092 because opening conversion factor pura 1.092. So pura 1.092, correct? Done. So 2 lakh into 1.092, 2,18,400, 1,50,000 into 1.092, 1,63,800, 2,10,000 into 1.092, 2,29,320. So total of this is 6,11,520. Now pura 80,000 into 1.092, 87,360. 1 lakh into 1.092, 1,09,200. 1,40,000 into 1.092, 1,52,880. 2,80,000 into 1.092, 3,05,670. Done. Pura as it is same to same. 6,11,520 minus idu ella 6,11,520 minus is सबको करो. Difference is 43,680. Difference is 43,680. This is a reserves and surplus or retained earnings. This is reserves and surplus or retained earnings, remaining balance. Done. Any doubt? Okay, मुगिता. ठीक है. इसके बाद में conversion factor. Okay, conversion factor closing balance. So very simple. Conversion factor closing balance. So cash and receivables monetary assets. So closing conversion factor. So closing conversion factor is a 1. Okay, 1. Closing conversion factor is a 1. So closing conversion factor is a 1. 1.00. 1.00. Okay, 1 point. Okay, 1. So 2,60,000 into 1 na 2,60,000 because cash and receivables hai. इसीलिए 1. Correct? Done. Next. Inventories is 1,30,000 but inventories conversion factor closing बरंगिल्ला. Inventories के लिए closing conversion factor closing नहीं आता. इसके लिए आता आपका average. Because stock is a purchase and sale during the year. So inventory means stock middle year during the year. So 1.040 because stock will be purchased and sale during the year. So you see other cane ripa average togoripa. So 1,30,000 into 1.040, 1,35,200. Now equipment gross. Okay, closing the value is a 2,70,000. 2,70,000 is a this one. Okay. So for equipment gross 1.080. Okay, 1.080 because idu inu bandilla. Okay, for equipment gross I have to calculate closing value. So equipment at 31/12/2001 consists of old equipment. Old equipment opening is 2,10,000. Conversion factor 1.092. Closing value is final value is 2,29,320. Same to same aiti. Okay, done. New equipment cost rupees 60,000. New equipment cost is rupees 60,000. New equipment eliti. New equipment cost is rupees 60,000. So new equipment cost is 60,000. Aiti correct? New equipment cost is 60,000. Okay. Conversion factor is average conversion factor because 1.040 because purchase in July 1, 2001 means middle of the year. Middle of the year means average conversion factor. Middle of the year means average conversion factor 1.040 or 1.04, simple. So 1.04. So 1.04. So 60,000 into 1.04 or 1.040 is 62,400. So simple. 2,29,320 plus 62,400. Total is 2,91,720. This is the total the CPP value closing year. Closing year's total CPP value is 2,91,720. So equipment HC is 2,70,000, but closing CPP value is 2,91,720. 2,91,720 divided by 2,70,000. So conversion factor is 1.080. Conversion factor is 1.080. ओके ಇದು ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್कुलेट ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ स्टार मार्क ಐತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ये तुम लोग मालूम करना है इसीलिए स्टार मार्क है यहाँ पे डन ओके so now this depreciation is 24,000. Depreciation is 24,000. Depreciation is 24,000. So depreciation 24,000. Wait. Okay, so depreciation ಅಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇದು ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ 26,052 ಅಂತ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಂದಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೀನಿ ಸೊ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ equipment ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ equipment ವಾಸ್ 2,10,000 ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತ 2,10,000 so 2,10,000 depreciation rate is 10%. Depreciation rate is 10%. So simple 10%. Okay, so depreciation is 10%, is 21,000. Ready-made ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಸೊ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸೊ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 21,000 into depreciation opening ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು opening depreciation so opening conversion factor. So opening conversion factor is opening conversion factor is 1.092. एष्टैती 1.092 कितना है 1.092 है तो 21,000 into 1.092 you will get 22,932 correct. Now depreciation on new equipment is already given. So rupees 3,000 new equipment, depreciation on new equipment. Okay, this is the depreciation of new equipment. Depreciation on new equipment is 3,000. Depreciation on a new equipment is 3,000 already given 3,000. So depreciation on 3,000 into ಈಗ ರೇಟ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ so conversion factor is closing conversion factor is 163.8. Closing conversion factor is 163.8 divided by equipment new purchase of equipment is index number is 157.5. Closing rate is 163.8 but purchase of new equipment index number is 157.5. So closing 163.8 divided by on purchase date 157.5. So 3,000 into 163.8 divided by 157.5 will get rupees 3,120. 3,120. Okay, this is so old depreciation 22,932 plus a new depreciation 3,120. So total is rupees ಇದು ಎಂಟರ್ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕೇನು ಓಕೆ ನೋ rupees 26,052. This is depreciation closing CPP value. Done. So this is a depreciation 26,052 CPP value. Less ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು because less करना है. So less. So do this 2,60,000 plus 1,35,200 plus 2,91,720 minus 26,052. You will get 6,60,868. This is total assets. These are the total assets. Hope you guys understood. Then now this one mugitala idu liabilities now 90,000 current liabilities closing value. Current liability is a closing conversion factor. So current liabilities closing conversion factor is a 1, 1.000 or 1.00 or 1, simple. So current liabilities conversion factor is a 90,000 into 1.11, so 90,000. Now long term liabilities is also closing conversion factor. Long term liabilities के लिए भी क्या है, closing conversion factor 1.00, same. Long term liabilities के लिए भी same, closing conversion factor. Okay, so same 1,16,000. But equity share capital and share premium, equity share capital and equity share premium opening conversion factor, because equity share capital and share premium not change. Opening conversion factor same to go back. Opening conversion factor लेना है उसको, opening conversion factor, so same to go back 1.092. Okay, so do the calculation. 1,40,000 into 1.092, 1,52,880. Next 2,80,000 into 1.092, you will get 3,05,760. Done. So now same closing 6,60,868, same 6,60,868. So minus all this, minus all this, you will get 3,772. Done. Okay, this is income statement. This is reserves and surplus. Done. This is the calculation. This is the calculation pattern of this problem. Done. Okay, you have to calculate. Okay, you have to calculate this pattern. Okay, hope you guys understood. I will send this question in a I will send this PDF in a WhatsApp group. So don't worry about this question. Okay, done. I will provide this PDF in a WhatsApp group. So don't worry about this. Okay, question. So I will meet you in the next class. So thank you all of you.